my god, what the fuck's gonna happen? Oh my god, I'm about to die. It was weird. It was very weird because I'm like, why don't I like it? Like, why don't I like want to like be with him? Like, this is weird. Welcome back to my channel. I'm finally doing another like talk and whatever else. I've filmed a video like this multiple times. I just honestly haven't been able to like edit it. I film it and then I watch it back and either my makeup isn't right or what I'm talking about, I'm no longer passionate about it, or I'm like, oh, I shouldn't talk about that. Somebody's gonna get offended. But now I'm just like, man, fuck it, you know, like. But anyways, today we got a new baddie in the building. You know, I've been waiting months to get this because every time I try to get it, I can't get my hands on it. I honestly have not been inspired to make looks because I don't have this palette. Honestly, like. But there's something about the colors in this and how they come off, and you know, a bitch loves Morphe, so had to get it. I'm gonna be doing a should I do like a you know what? I don't know what kind of look I'm doing, okay? I'm just gonna let the moment take me and I'm gonna tell you guys a story about how I met like the coolest guy ever. Just get right into the look, all of it, you know, everything that we need to do, you know. Okay, now that I'm done with my eyebrows, yeah, let's do like a sunset type of look. I don't know how this is gonna go. I never really do, but let's get into it. I'm telling you right now, I don't know if they're gonna stop selling this palette, but if you have the money to buy it, buy this palette. I'm 2 colors in and I'm already obsessed. And I have a lot of Morphe palettes, This is that girl. You need it, Really even touching my eyeball. And this is what I get. Hey, obsessed with it. Speaking of obsessed, how obsessed are we with this hair? I was actually going away for a weekend trip with a guy that you know. Here's a little tip, okay? So I knew that I'm not completely comfortable being without makeup around somebody that I like. It's like very, even though I'm never wearing makeup, but I'm just like extra self-conscious about it a little bit. But I was like, I can't go to sleep with him and have a full face of makeup on. That's not realistic. So I was like, what can I do? I was like, oh, I can do like really big curly hair so it like kind of covers my face. Usually order this wig called like the Adriana Outre wig. I usually get it on Amazon Prime. It's usually there in 2 days. Boom, shit, bang. So I go on Wednesday to order it. Mind you, it's still Mercury and motherfucking retrograde. So you already know the universe is up to some bullshit. I'm going to order it. Get to Amazon. It's no longer available on Prime. At this point, I'm ready to fight. The only other people that I know that ship in 2 days is wigtypes.com. So I'm like looking on wigtypes.com. The wig does not exist on the website. Now I'm really like, oh my god, what the fuck's gonna happen? Oh my god, I'm about to die. And then I bought a wig like years ago and it was my first time wearing curly hair, and I was just like, this is too much, this is too big. I remember it was called the Alexis wig, and I was like, let me see if it's still available. Ordered the wig, got it, and when I put it on my head, I was like, I don't know about this one. Then I did a little snip snap, adjust, you know, pushed it to the sides because it came as a middle part. You know, mess with the part a little bit because it don't come out the package looking like this, honey, okay? You gotta work with this shit, okay? And boom, shaka bang, I got this. He loved my hair. It literally, honestly, it was like such a perfect, beautiful, incredible weekend. We'll see where that goes. Yeah. Let me get into the rest of, I think that's all I really wanted to do for the eye look. I'm gonna make it a little bit more opaque, and then we're gonna put the lashes on, and then we're just gonna keep on going, okay? Now I wanna get into the story of how I met the greatest, one of the best people in my life right now. He asked that I don't use his name in this video because we have a very tumultuous past. I felt like Trey was a great name because I feel like he looks like a Trey, so I'm gonna call him Trey. Me and Trey met 3 years ago. I was on the outs with my boyfriend at the time. He and I were just like not vibing, so I think we got broken up. I get on Tinder, and I matched with a few people, but I ended up matching with somebody named Trey. I go to this thing called Beer Tent. I remember it was so crowded, I literally turn around and he's right there. And I'm like, oh shit. Like this, like, hi. And shake his fucking hand, like, who the fuck does that? I was like, I'll talk to you later, I'll text you or something like that. And I take off. And then he hits me up a few days later. He's like, you know, let's hang out, blah, 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 this and the other. I'm already out drinking with my friends. I'm like, sure. He lives with his parents. I remember him telling me that it wasn't his parents' house. His parents live with him and he takes care of his parents or something like that. Bullshit. Like, just like lying for no reason. Because it was a big house. It was a big house. It was a nice house. Whatever. So things progress. We don't end up having sex or whatever like that. The way we hooked up, he just really didn't make me feel like I was human. I remember feeling like so low after leaving. Like I felt like nothing after I left. I don't know how to describe it. Like it was like nothing was like behind his eyes. It was crazy. So years pass. I've seen him out a few times, and when I tell you, literally straightforward, doesn't even acknowledge me. Like I've tried to be like, hot. So that feeds back into me just having this notion of him being dead behind his eyes. He's an asshole, blah, 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 this and the other. He hits me up in February, and he's like, hey, I don't really remember what the conversation went like. I just remember I was not with the bullshit at all. I gave him hell. I do remember that. It was just like, you know, like, hang out tonight, blah, 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 this and the other. I was like, no. I was like, we'll hang out when I have time available for you and I make time available for you. If I can do anything from these videos, I really want to teach women that they are always in control. You are always, the ball is always in your court to make the right decision. If women realize how much power they really had, oh my God. We hang out when I decide that we can hang out. When I tell you this man answered the fucking door. This is one of the reasons why I can't say his name. Okay, so he answers the door. He has no shirt on. He has sweatpants on. I can tell for a fact he ain't got no motherfucking drawers on. And I'm like, oh hell. I already know what this is about to be. So we go downstairs into the basement, and I'm just sitting there like, cause he looks good. He takes care of himself. He looks good. And like, he's like, do you want me to put a shirt on? I can put a shirt on if you're more comfortable, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is your house. Do you? He says he wasn't trying to do anything, and that's just how he goes about it. That's just how he walks around this house or whatever. But I've been there since this time. He ain't walking around looking like the beginning of a porno. I don't know. I felt like he was trying to pick up where he left off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We start kissing and things like that, and blah, 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 and this and the other. And I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't feel anything. He's a very good-looking man. Beautiful man. Nothing about him that is lacking. We'll just be very tasteful. But I just didn't feel anything romantic. We didn't have sex. Still to this day, we've never had sex. It was weird. It was very weird, because I'm like, why don't I like it? Like, why don't I like want to like be with him? Like, this is weird. Yeah, things cooled down after we kissed, and we just started talking. He starts telling me about his situation, like, you know, his last relationship or whatever like that. And in that moment of him telling me and being vulnerable with me, and telling me that there was a situation where, you know, he got hurt, I could really see the real him. I got a glimpse of it anyway. And we make plans to see each other again, because, you know, we had a good time. And then that's where the bullshit happens. Something keeps happening to the point where we can't see each other. The night that we are gonna see each other, he like texts me like, I'm on my way home. I wait maybe like 40 minutes, and then I start driving towards him. And I text him like, hey, I'm 10 minutes away. And he was like, what do you mean I'm not even home yet? After an hour, you're not fucking home yet? Really? So now we gotta fight. I literally go off on him like, I'm done. I'm not doing this shit with you anymore. I'm done. And I really just like stopped talking to him. He hits me up a few days later. Like, he came at me combative as fuck. And he's like, what the fuck? I'm like, you know what? I'm starting to realize that you're exactly who you say you are. I'm sorry, that you're exactly the same person that you were that I met 3 years ago. You're not this good person that I think you are. You're trash. He's like, can I just talk? Can I say my piece? Blah, blah, blah. And that. He starts texting, and then he eventually calls me. And then within this phone call was when I really saw the type of person that he was. And we talked until about 4 a.m. in the morning. And it wasn't even on any type of, I'm not a shitty person because I want to fuck you type shit. We had already even established that that was not going to happen. He was really just trying to say, hey, I don't want you to think that this is my character. He's kind, he's sensitive, he's understanding, he's never judgy. Over the past 2 months, he's become one of like my closest friends. Like, I value everything that he has to say. I value his opinion. I value everything about him. He literally came at like the perfect time. And I think I came at a great time for him too, because I think he really just needed somebody that would talk to him and listen to him, because he was going through a lot of things. And when you're a guy, you have guy friends, they only can, really listen to so much. It's really nice having a guy's influence as well. Girls can only do so much. Girls are crazy. Girls don't know how guys think as much as they want to believe that they know how guys think. They don't. But he's incredibly encouraging. He actually told me to start get back into making videos, and I was like, I don't know what I want to talk about. And he was like, talk about how we met, how our friendship began, how our friendship started. As a female, it's good to have a guy that is a friend, and a guy that is just a friend. Somebody that sees the beauty in you, but not somebody that wants to have sex with you. I like that. It's dark, but I'm into it. I will see you in my next video, though. Hopefully Trey keeps me, because everybody needs a motivator, honestly. It's so hard to be, a self-starter. Thanks so much for watching, and continuing to watch my YouTube channel. And yeah, I hope, like I said, hope you like it. Bye.